Emerging research is showing that today's graduates need more than just academic knowledge to succeed in the workplace. They need other competencies, such as the belief they can succeed and the mindset to persist and practice in order to master challenging tasks.
All across rural America, local communities are trying to revitalize their economies, and that includes, of course, preparing the right kind of workforce. We have far too many students that don't believe they can be successful. They have bad experiences in mathematics. They don't see the relevance. And this is particularly important in rural places because students in most rural places are living in very pragmatic kind of environments.
We have a lot of kids that when they get into algebra in middle school, it becomes more abstract and they can't make it real for them. They can't apply it to the real world. They can't apply it to their own lives. And they start to lose interest and they think they can't do it.
A lot of students get messages around people like them not being math people or not being successful in math.
It's not that you're born with a math brain or you're not born with a math brain, so you want to give them hope and belief that they can learn. But even with that, we also, more importantly, you can think you can do something, but you still don't want to do it. So the other really, really powerful motivator we're working with teachers is to come up with a reason to want to learn this math and how are they going to use it in their daily life.
If the students don't see mathematics as something that's relatable or important in their lives, then they're likely not going to understand the full gamut of career options.
We have more students taking advanced math classes than ever before. But we've sacrificed some basic math skills along the way. If you haven't laid the first row of brick, you can't lay the second row. Math, because it's sequential, is not a one-day fix. It takes time to build the skills that are needed to be able to be successful.
It's important that teachers know how to integrate strategies related to self-efficacy and growth mindset for students to connect the relevance and understand the value of putting forth the effort and why making the effort has a payoff in their future.
The purpose of the Rural Math Innovation Network is to create a process by which math teachers who teach pre-algebra and Algebra 1 will be able to collaborate together to solve their own problems of practice.
Virginia Advanced Study Strategies, a nonprofit education organization known as VAS, was awarded an Investing in Innovation grant from the U.S. Department of Education to develop a virtual network of math teachers in Southside and Southwest Virginia, focused on strengthening student preparation for STEM and health careers in rural areas of the state. Additionally, private sector businesses and organizations invested in workforce and economic development are supporting the project. 18 school districts signed on to participate.
This project and others like it are trying to help the teachers learn to bridge that achievement and learning gap by understanding how to revise students' understandings of what math is and of how to motivate them to believe in themselves.
Innovation is a mindset, and I think in any type of change you would have to get students to connect, get teachers to connect, and to buy into the ownership of the innovation or the process.
Maybe I can learn some new strategies, maybe I can learn how to incorporate some new things into my teaching.
If they get into middle school and on into high school and they think they can't do math, then they're limiting their abilities to go to higher education, whether it be community college, technical schools, or four-year university.
STEM jobs for today and for tomorrow really rely on our students having a background knowledge of mathematics to be able to perform calculations, but more importantly, what we gain from math is the ability to reason, the ability to problem solve, and those are the things that are really going to be beneficial in healthcare fields, in computational fields, in engineering.
In many rural places, the culture that exists has not rewarded students for excellence in mathematics. Mathematics in 8th grade, and particularly Algebra 1, is the gatekeeper for being able to take the additional kinds of courses that help people prepare for STEM careers. And in our case, they focus on STEM technician and health-related careers. We have to give students, and parents in fact, an answer to the question, why is math important?
So we've got teachers in Southside and Southwest Virginia spanning a distance of about 6.5 to 7 hours driving. who would normally not be able to get together for professional learning, collaboration, and personal development due to barriers around distance in rural areas and also cost.
We are going to be doing a lot of video recording of ourselves, presenting these lessons and interacting with the students, and then we're going to have the opportunity to view other teachers doing the same thing, and we're just going to have a discussion about what did we like, what did we think we can improve upon, what were some of the real strengths, and what were some of the areas of improvement that could be had. One pair of eyes might miss something that somebody else just happens to walk by and sees, and it's just a light bulb moment of, oh, I never thought of that, but that makes so much sense.
The lesson plans that teachers will create in this project in collaboration with one another are going to not only address the normal standards of learning that the pre-algebra and Algebra 1 teachers must teach in their classrooms, it will also address ways that the teacher can include growth mindset strategies as well as self-efficacy.
The idea of being part of this community is giving us an opportunity to get what we know, what can work in the hands of the teacher to influence more students.
So the Rural Math Innovation Network really holds significant promise, not just here in Virginia, but nationally, to be able to address challenges in rural areas of getting teachers together, particularly in an area like math, where in a rural school division, a math teacher may be the only person teaching math at their particular school and unable to collaborate with other teachers in the division or in neighboring divisions or across the state. The network helps connect teachers just like that in other areas of the state so that they together can work collaboratively to improve their instruction for the benefit of students.
The outcomes of the project are both immediate and long-term. VASS anticipates the project to procure 200 innovative lesson plans overall by teachers in rural communities that can be used to incorporate STEM-H-related math and motivation strategies in their classrooms for years to come. Student math assessment scores in career readiness and community college math entrance exams will increase by 25%. And more foundationally, the project is creating a sustainable network of math teachers in Southside and Southwest Virginia who can continue to innovate their own solutions to instructional challenges.